Good morning, everyone. This tutorial will show you how to create a collective mail. So let's go to the marketing communications section and then click on collective mail system. Once you're here, the list of collective mails that have been created is shown. And if you want to create a new one, you can click here next to actions on create collective mail. So let's call this email name test. Status in progress. Type is an email, of course. Objective, you can write whatever you want. What's the objective of your campaign or creating this collective mail? You can also add a description. And then you just save it. Once you have saved the collective mail, you need to create a recipient list or select the recipients. Let's say we want to select a specific list. So if you want to select a specific list that has been already created, you just click select and take one or more than one list. Or you can just create a new one. Let's call it the same way we call the collective mail. The type is always the default. And then clicking on the list, we can add all the contacts we want to include. So all the recipients. Let's say we want to add all the OSH managers. We select them all. Just click select. While we want to, not create, we want to select potential member contacts, and we can do the same thing here, selecting all the OSH managers of our potential members. Sorry, I had to search. There are only two, but that's fine. Select them all and then click select. So let's say the list is ready now. Can go back. So we have 26 targets in the list. You can also add a tracker URLs. This function permits customizing of links in the mail, adding a sentence so as not to make the URLs visible. It is also possible to add the output link via a flag in the options, but if it is omitted, it will appear by default. The importance of tracker URLs is that each click generates a path through your authority before arriving at its final destination. In this way, each click is tracked by your campaign to provide visibility of how your recipients are responding to the campaign. So let's call the tracker whatever we want. And then add the tracker URL. If you tick output link, in this way you create an output tracker URL that recipients may click on if they do not wish to receive your campaign material. If you forget to create it, the system will add a default opt-out link at the foot of your text email. When the recipient then clicks on the output link, the CRM logs the action for your records, and the recipient receives a message stating that she or he has elected to opt out of receiving emails. So that a recipient that clicks on an opt-out link is removed from the list of recipients only for the particular campaign for which is sent email. So let's click also here and save. The last step is create an email text. You need to fill the mandatory fields like the name of the mail. Let's call it always test. It starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. Status is active. Always remember to put active as status. You need to select the list you want to send the message to. So this one, test. And you need also to select an email template. You can create one by clicking here or just select other existent templates. Let's say email invite for OSH training. Then the only mandatory field is the from name. You can also use a mailbox if you have one. In this case, we have the CRM, and so automatically all the fields are filled. But then of course, you can also manually fill these fields by writing the from name, the reply to name, and the from email address with the reply to address. So everything has been done. You can also edit the template if you want, and that's it. Just save. So now we have a collective mail called test2905 with this overview, the recipient list. You can also add other lists if you want. In this case, we have just one list composed by 26 recipients. We add the tracker URL and also an email text. So if we go to view collective mail system, here it is, test2905, status in progress. Once it is completed, you just edit it and change the status in complete, and then save. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for your attention.